Cheap Show time!
It's the price of shite.
Cheap Show time!
Welcome to Cheap Show.
Hello everybody, it's Cheap Shots time again. That's Paul Gannon, I'm Eli Silverman. We do a podcast. It's award-winning and it's been going 10 years. Must be something good about it.
Must be something good about
Sometimes I wonder.
I don't know what's good
Sometimes I
about
question my life choices.
Sometimes I do question your life choices.
You do, all the
Right.
bloody time.
I do.
He attacked me about my life choices when, in fact, he comprises one of my major life choices.
I comprises one of his life choices.
I comprises all of my life choices.
Fine.
Hey everybody, it's Cheap Shot time again. I'm Eli Silverman.
Stop repeating yourself.
That's Paul. They like it.
No, do they?
Reiteration is good.
Yeah.
What do you think? Why have we been going 10 years?
Because we repeat
It's the
a lot
same
of-
stories,
we
isn't
repeat
it?
a lot of
Same
shit.
words all
Yeah.
the time, isn't it? You've got a really limited vocabulary. Anyway,
Vocabulary. What was that? You got a limited vocabulary.
it's how you speak in Chocolate Town. Vocabularies. Vocabularies. Vocabularies.
Oh, that's a good word. The language of chocolate.
Yes.
You have a Cadbury.
Thank you.
No, that's
We
all
got
right.
there.
We
everyone.
managed to
That's
wiggle out of that one.
10 years.
10 years
because
of
those
gold.
moments of love. The
Right.
moments of love. Mwah, kissy, kissy.
Now, on our
What's
cheap
going
shots,
on?
our cheap shots, we like to mix it up. Sometimes it might be a game, sometimes it might be a talking point, some part of our collection. Sometimes it's food, but this week we're going back to Drink Town, aren't we?
Yes, we do like to taste sodas, and I just want to reiterate to the Coca-Cola Corporation, if you don't bring
They have.
orange creme only to Premier Inns...
No, not
what's
Premier
that?
Inns. There's a line of convenience stores, like kind of end of the street ones.
Called Premier.
Called Premier, I think, yeah. And
They're
they've
not
said
in
they're
fucking
selling-
the South, are they? Anyway, Mr. Coca-Cola,
dear.
I'm warning you.
There's a
People
man-
listen to us, they listen to what we say about sodas.
Hello,
They-
I am Mr. Coca-Cola, and I'm here to talk to Eli Silverman directly about an issue he has with our brand. Explain to me now why you have this very special and unique moment in time to speak to the head of Coca-Cola.
Am I on a Zoom call with you?
No,
or
we're in the
how-
room. I've taken you for a drink at the Ritz. Now, what can the Coca-Cola industry do for you?
It's very simple.
Yes.
Very, very simple.
I'm hoping it's very, very simple.
Can we just get another Bollinger of Magnums?
2 Magnum Bollagers, please. Oh, yes.
I'll tell you what, Mr. Coca-Cola.
They only serve Pepsi here. I do not like them.
No, did you know the Ritz was voted
The most shithole.
the best restaurant?
Is it?
Yeah, it is proper fancy. Have
you ever been?
No, of course not. I'm not into all that glitz and glamour.
No, you're
the
not.
fancy schmancy. A lot of people like to have a scone there, don't
You've
they?
broken the scene now.
Because the
We're having a
scene
night-
sucks, Paul.
You weren't doing it. It was your time to bring it in. I was setting up the character of Mr. Coca-Cola.
That wasn't a very convincing
Hello.
performance.
Well, I don't really.
Do you know what, Paul? At least you're trying. Go and get Captain Curious's hat. I prefer him. He's a better guy. You're going to love this. It's a better version of Paul because he's curious and he has a comedy pirate accent. Coined at our 10th birthday live stream. Birthday.
Oh, I'm Captain Curious, and I just want to know the facts. I'll sail from round the world, and I'll come right back.
Come right back.
With all my dirty answers, I'll give them to you true. And sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, the answers are quite blue. Thank you.
Rum tiddly lovely lamb.
What are we doing this? Where you going to yell then?
Hello, Captain Curious.
Hello there, I'm Captain Curious. And what are you doing today?
Now, when you're on your sea journeys,
Yeah?
so, like you were telling me, it's a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, yeah.
A little bit of cruise ships,
A little bit of bit of cabaret.
treasure hunting.
Yeah, we do a
some
bit
of
of
that.
treasure hunting sometimes.
Salvage,
Yeah. Sometimes pirating.
What
Sometimes we
about
actually do some pirating.
towing a barge down the Thames?
I will do it all. If it's on the water, I'm your daughter.
Okay. Do you get thirsty out there on the waters?
Or I don't off get thirsty out there because you can't drink the seawater. No, they don't say that. No, don't say that.
No.
No, they don't say that. No.
No.
No, they don't say that. No. They don't say that. No. Just as pathetic.
But come on, the captain is live in this video up. No.
I was very curious.
Anyway,
about
blah,
this
blah,
stuff,
blah, segue into the
drinks.
Fantas,
Right, let's
thank
get
you.
'em. So this week we are drinking a load of Fantas. It's that simple. Some
Plus
of them-
one mystery item that I've included.
Plus a mystery item Eli's included. So, do you want to start with the mystery item and get out of the way?
No. I think we should do the Fantas and just a little bonus at the end. We'll do the mystery item.
In that case, let's have a bit of Fanta-Sized right now. No, that's not right. is it?
Fanta-Sized?
That's not when you kill a baby.
That's when you kill children, yes.
Oh dear, we're not doing that. That's next week. Right, we're doing Fanta
Let's
drinks.
have a
and we have
fantasy.
variety of
Let's have
Fanta-
a nice,
fantasy.
a sexual fantasy.
What's that about the sea?
No,
come on,
that
this week.
can't- yeah, you've taken that out.
He's over there.
Shut up.
Right, what do you want to start? I'll tell you what, let's start with the shit one.
Start with a shit one.
This one,
We've both tried this before.
Yeah, I saw this.
But we haven't done it officially on Cheap Show or Cheap Shot,
This
so
is
let's do
a
it.
unique Cheap Shot premiere original drink. And this is Fanta Tutti Frutti flavour.
Zero sugar.
The zero sugar. I saw this, I think I saw it in a Tesco. I might have seen it in a Tesco.
It's,
and I grabbed
it's everywhere. They've rolled it out everywhere.
Yeah.
Tutti Frutti, I thought,
Oh, it's like banana, pineapple.
it's all the
Tutti
fruits.
Frutti.
No, to me, that smell... Right, clear your mind of all preconceived and smell it and think of one thing as you smell it, I'll say.
What's the thing you want me to think of? Otherwise, I won't make the connection.
No, I'll say it as you're sniffing.
Okay, all right,
So
yeah,
let me
here
just
we go.
think I've got the name right. What's that advert for the chewing gum when they were on the coach?
Wrigley's,
Yeah, but which one is that?
double mint gum,
No, not the double mint. The other.
spearmint,
No, the
treble mint, single mint. I don't know.
Infinity mint.
I don't know.
No, there are other flavour, the fruit flavour.
Oh, it's just fruity, isn't it?
No, what was it called? Juicy fruit.
Juicy fruit.
Juicy fruit. Okay,
Well, now I know it's juicy fruit.
smell.
Oh yeah, there's a little bit of that, but that's
Because
that
I
generic.
heard that bubblegum flavour is tutti frutti.
Yeah,
Do you see what I mean?
it's
So why
generic.
don't they call this bubblegum flavour? Do you see
Well,
what I
no,
mean?
bubblegum flavour is very different from this. It's very different because
Really?
this has a banana and pineapple note.
Okay.
Whereas the bubblegum thing tends to be like a generic vanilla almost kind of fruit thing.
They're all in the same sort
Anyway.
of a league of flavours, multi-fruit flavours.
Yeah, which means
and
nothing.
Red Bull is one of those flavours as well.
Anyway,
they
look
claim,
at this.
isn't it?
Look at the colour of this. It's literally like my granddad's piss or like Foster's.
Well, your granddad needs
Look,
a
it
bit
looks-
hydration.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Why did he like to hang out on like salty roofs?
Yeah. I don't understand what's funny about that.
I don't know. I just
You ever been on a salty roof before?
I just had this picture of your granddad, big shit smeared wide fronts on, licking at a salty roof.
Right, we're going to drink this now.
Cheers.
Here we go. You see, I don't know if that works because the banana's very upfront. As the bishop said to the choir boy.
I'm actually liking it now. The second time I've tasted it more than the first.
I still don't like the fake sugar.
Yes, it's very pronounced in this for me.
Yeah. But the flavour profile itself is not horrible. It's just overwhelmed by that horrible, as we'll always say, that fake sugary substitute. But as a drink, it's fine.
It's the aftertaste. I'm getting an aftertaste of the sweetener, you know?
Yeah.
So all of the front flavours
Kinda
are quite
grotty.
nice.
Yeah.
But it's very almost sickly sweet.
Sickly sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not enough tartness. There's not enough citrus
No.
pulling it through. That could improve it.
Kind of makes it almost cream soda-y.
Yeah.
Has that moment to it. But anyway, I'm going to be generous and say 2.5 out of 5 for this. Bing bong, ding dong, ding dong.
I'm going to say 2.
Man, ow.
It does taste to me a bit like bubblegum as well. Or definitely juicy fruit.
It doesn't.
It's got a chewing gum sort of vibe.
Yeah, chewing gum sort of vibe. Right, okay, next. Oh, now, which one? Let's go with this one. Because this is Fanta in what looks like a fucking monster tin. Or, you know, like those energy drinks you can get, or beer.
Is Fanta now owned by Coke?
I think it's always been Coke, hasn't it? Or, no, did it get bought recently?
No, it had to split off from them when the Second World War broke out, famously.
Oh.
Fanta was what became of
Keep talking,
the
'cause I need
Coke
to scan.
factories that were left in Germany
Yeah.
after Coke had to pull out.
Oh, that's right. They couldn't make Coke anymore.
Coke
so they
was
had
big
to
in
make...
Germany.
Yeah.
Before the war, sort of, you know. So, but then Fanta became its own thing
Yeah.
in Nazi Germany, and then I believe Coke reacquired it at some point after the war. Do you see what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's now owned by Coke again, and it is Coke's sort of worldwide fruit soda brand. as distinguished.
It is indeed.
Did you see any of that history there?
No, all I'm looking up actually what this
what that
flavour
one
is
is, yeah.
specifically, because on the tin it has, you can't quite make it out 'cause it's quite faded, but like grapes. But
There's a leaf.
apparently these are Fanta-Sized.
They're grapes, yeah. But they're being dunked into an effervescent
Yeah,
fluid.
you could just let me finish a sentence for once, that'd be nice. No rush though, mate. Why start? It's only been 10 fucking years.
I don't think that was a
being
bad interruption. I did there.
undercut.
I think we're just working together.
I think it just shows that you don't listen to me.
I
So
do
ultimately,
listen to you. What am I doing now? I heard
well,
everything
we're
you
having
said.
an argument. So psychologically, you're not
I'm not
listening
having
to
an
me.
argument. I'm not arguing with you.
You are. Hello, I've come for an argument. Let's do that. Come on. I've come for an argument.
You said just now.
This parrot is dead. Right.
What needs red barrel?
I don't want to spin the wheel and get a treat. I just want to see what this fucking
get
drink
a fucking
is.
treat, man.
The American store. Right. Fanta-Sized Muscat.
Muscat grapes, yeah, certain type of grape.
It's a Japanese drink featuring the essence of juicy Muscat grapes. Its refreshing blend of fruity flavours will add excitement to any gathering. Well, that's what it says there.
Okay, so it's a type of grape because wasn't there also some kind of a story about that grape, generic grape flavour being based on one type of grape, one strain of grape?
This would be interesting.
Like
to see what this
Welch's.
is like.
Have you heard of Welch's grape juice?
Yeah.
That's that kind of grape. This is like a wine grape in Muscat.
Yeah,
isn't it?
this definitely has a definitely white grape note to
White
it.
wine note.
Almost like a
I
kind
have
of, almost like one of those energy
I
drinks,
have
like a Purdy's.
This is
There you
much
go.
paler than the Tutti Frutti.
It has almost a perry kind of.
It looks like
sheen to it.
like a white wine.
Or a
in terms of-
cider,
yeah.
if you wish. But it's very gentle. But yeah, it reminds me of like a Purdy's or something, or like one of those herbal drinks. Let's get this off.
Ooh. Floral,
Yeah.
and there's almost that sort of.
We've got a few more of
There's
these, mate,
sort of
look.
astringent,
pick it up.
like wine
Yeah,
peel,
yeah.
sort of. You know what I mean?
The rind of a grape, yes.
The skin of a grape.
Grape rind.
When you get the skin caught in your teeth and it's sort of a bit bitter.
You're doing this. I'm trying to get it out.
No, that's when you're
What?
felching a horse or something.
It is the sound of
Covertly
No,
felching a horse.
Weirdly, that is exactly the sound of. I don't want to know how you know.
I eavesdrop when you go on your felching missions.
That's how you know all my secrets.
Stable runs, as you call them
Eavesdropper.
in your diary.
Earsdropper.
Stable runs.
Right, here we go. I'm going to drink this.
Clue, horse felch, night felching of the horses.
Oh, that's nice. Well, that's very grapey. It's almost like, you know, those candy floss grapes you can get, those flavours. It's very sweet, but not lychee sweet, just in a kind of apple-y pear sweetness.
It's more in that realm, you're right, yeah. Nice. There's a little bit potpourri, bit sort of floral,
Yeah, but
perfumey.
that's what I really
You like
like
that?
about
'Cause it's
that.
almost elderflowery, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 But definitely with a kind of apple-y, peary note
Yeah,
to it
it's
as well.
nice. Definitely stronger than the Tutti Frutti, but this is real sugar, isn't it, as well? So it's got that rounded finish that
banging.
only real sugar can do.
That's really refreshing as well. Because a lot of Fanta drinks I find not very refreshing at all. And again, this is Japanese Fanta, so there's a whole different alchemy of flavours going on there.
It's
but
nice. Something
like
a little
that.
unusual to the British sody palate, isn't it?
That's a nice nice
put
one.
that back in the fridge and
I'm
have
going to
some
give
later.
this 4 out of 5 out of 5.
I'll go 3.75. I enjoyed.
Right, what do you want to do next? Actually, while we're on the grape hip,
Now,
this is just grape. And this is what we were saying before about
Concord.
grape flavour.
That's the strain.
See, interrupted me again.
But I'm talking about the same thing as you.
Yeah, but you could wait till I finish a sentence, couldn't you, before you interject? That would be nice, wouldn't it? That'd be
Finish the sentence.
respectful.
Just
No,
finish
I
the
don't.
sentence.
I'm gonna do the longest sentence in the world, so you never, ever, 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 never, ever, never, ever, ever, never, ever, never. Will you ever, never, never, ever, will you ever, never, 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 ever, never, never,
Like
do
what?
it again. Right, here we go. So this-
Concord grapes. That's what.
Yes.
Right. So basically,
It's hot in the UK when we're recording today.
that's why we're sweating.
So this is why
it's
we've
not that
got
we're
the
getting
glisten.
really silly angry.
Come on.
Apparently, all when you see a black grape flavoured
Yeah.
soda drink,
They're based on
it's all
Concord.
based on Concord. Yeah.
I wonder if I have the nose to notice.
Well, I bet it's going to have that.
I love
that-
these bottles.
These are Japanese bottles.
I
aren't
love
they?
these because Coke do it like this in Japan as well.
We might as well reference our other video that did really well when we got hold of some special edition Nissin Cup Noodle soda.
Oh, do you know what's funny about that?
You've got it.
Wait,
I'll show you
I
it.
found it the other day.
Yeah. Which come in those bottles, which I think is just sort of a standard...
How funny.
It's a can bottle, isn't it?
Show it.
There we go. This is one of them. We had 3, didn't we have 3?
No, there's 4.
We had 4 of these. Ivenne got hold of these for us.
Curry and fish and the regular, and there was something else. Tonkotsu.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was a range of... There's a video on our channel. I'll put it in the description below, the link to it.
Yeah, fun video.
Oh, dear.
But they are, in fact, exactly the same.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Grape we're on to now, so let's do this and look. Smell that, mate. I mean, we both love grape.
Excuse me.
All right, I'm doing the same.
Oh, yeah, that's that smell, that Concord
I love
grape.
that smell. I love it.
It reminds me of holidays in America as a child. Do you know what I mean?
Look at that.
Nice colour, ready.
Yeah, it's almost like a kind of medicine red colour, if that makes any sense to one. You know, when you pour out
This
some
is just
medicine.
Fanta grape. I know I like it.
Yeah,
When you pour out some medicine.
it's got that colour to it.
Oh, a medicinal colour.
Actually, the flavour's not that strong. It's actually quite delicate. Which is probably for the best, because it's quite a strong smell. It's quite a strong flavour profile.
That's just that pure grape, that pure artificial grape. That's not bad. I'm enjoying these more than I thought I would.
Yeah, that's actually really lovely, that. Subtle, not as heavy with the grape. You know?
Slightly less floral, but it's that flavour, that artificial grape flavour.
I'm going to give this... I liked it a little less than the grape one, so I'm going to... Well,
Than
the
the
other grape
Muscat.
one. I'm going to give this 3.75.
I'm going to go down as low as a 3.5.
Oh dear, why is that?
I'm just not...
Have you had better grape flavoured drinks?
No, but they all taste. To me,
I just wonder you had a different paradigm, that
that
was all.
isn't putting itself above any other grape soda.
Right.
To me, grape soda. Now, this will be interesting.
This
I think
will
I've had
be
one of
interesting. This is, I
Peach.
believe, peach. Fanta peach.
these. I believe peach.
I believe peach. I believe it's a peach.
I bleed peach.
I plead. Do you bleed peach?
Yeah. I bleed lumpy peach. He's felching horses in his mind.
Right. So yeah.
He's felching horses in his dreams.
Now I've never had. I mean, that's not true. I just think of like peach iced tea. when
That's
I
right.
think
It's
of
going to be
this.
exactly the same.
Well, no, because it won't have the tea elements to it.
It'll
will
be
it?
sweeter, obviously.
So
I'm looking for a light pink colour.
it has the peach tea element, but it's also got a kind of slight pooey note at the end.
It's almost like a jasmine or a ylang ylang.
It's a good song for the 50s. That.
Oh, that is.
Oh, it's quite cloudy, like a kind of.
It's
old
cloudier
lemonade.
and less pink than I would imagine.
No, there
they're
you
really
go.
going for like what the actual fruit would look like if you.
Mushed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not lychee, because that's like lychee almost.
It is, yeah. A little one of these.
That's all right. It's not my favourite. In fact, it's kind of almost got a mouldy note to it.
That's what the pooey thing you were picking up
Yeah.
on. I'm not getting that. To
not?
me, that is less pleasing.
Yeah, it's a mouldy old note, that.
Less pleasing than the other two, definitely, and less. There's an element missing. There's a sort of tartness again missing.
It's going for that fairy fuzz thing that peach drinks have, but doesn't quite get it for some reason. And I
Peach
don't...
flavour, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
you
would.
know, like,
I'd
there's-
like this better than the Tutti Frutti, but only just.
Yeah, well, no, it's better than the Tutti Frutti, considerably. Considerably, because it doesn't taste like fake shit. It's quite nice and pure, but it's not particularly refreshing
No.
in the same way as the other ones.
And again, maybe it's just because we're pre-programmed.
Yeah,
But
maybe.
it makes me miss a Lipton's peach iced tea. It makes me miss it.
Yeah.
You know, because that has that kind of tannin that brings the flavour together, the bitter tannin tartness.
It's something I've
You
only
know what I
really
mean?
started
And
to
this is-
enjoy recently,
Right.
that stuff.
But
really.
this is, this is all just one-dimensional, and this has the most sort of sickly effect of all of the
Yeah.
sugared ones, wouldn't you say?
Well, this is the one I wouldn't down. I could either
Yeah.
go, oh, I'm thirsty as fuck, glug, 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 and this would be like,
Yes, it's almost sickly,
Yeah.
cloyingly sweet.
do you want to talk about the last drink then, since you brought it along? Because these were donated by, I
That's
think,
not that bad.
Pseudo Sapien and Tom.
Thank you very
donated
much,
some of
guys.
those. And the Tutti Frutti I got myself. But other than that, this is the one you brought along today, so go
We've got
for
to get
it.
hold of the Coca-Cola orange creme, everybody. But this is a new one.
P.O. box
And-
details below if you want to send it to us, if you want to. That'd be nice.
To be clear, Paul,
Yeah.
I'm not holding up a lot of hope for this because in the great restaurant battle
Great.
of Sprite or 7-Up.
Yeah.
When you go to an Indian restaurant, or
Yeah,
could be
you
another
do. Could be any
Italian
kind of-
restaurant,
could be
pizza place.
Greek.
I don't go to Greeks very much these days.
Turkish.
Yeah, oh God.
Yeah,
yeah.
you've got a
usually-
loyalty card
I do not.
to a heart attack. A moment of somber reflection. Right, come on. What is the drink? Because you're building up, but then you stopped.
No, I'm asking you something as a preamble, for fuck's sake. And you just have to go, you're going to die of a heart attack.
I didn't say you were going to die. I just said you would have one. See? Could be any day now.
Bring the captain back, really. He's much nicer.
Hello, I'm back, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey,
I'm
Captain Curious, hello.
I'm curious about what you've got in your hand out there.
Well, I've got a question for you, Captain,
All right,
first.
I've
When you
got-
go to a restaurant,
No one
when
has
you're
asked me
amongst
questions.
landlubbers,
Right.
you're on the dock or whatever, and you have a nice Indian, and you say, I fancy a lemonade.
Oh, I do have that.
And you say, I fancy a lemonade.
Oh, you might do lemonade.
Like that. Yeah, something like that. Would you? And they say, oh, we haven't got lemonade, we've got
Oh, we got lemonade.
we've got 7-Up or we've got Sprite.
I take 7-Up, I think.
Why is that?
I don't know. I like their cherry.
Okay, so maybe this is better, but no.
Arr.
Go, Captain. Thank you. That was good.
Oh, he's
And Paul's
gone.
back.
Oh,
Now-
don't do that to me.
Paul, you'd go for a 7-Up.
Don't do that to me.
Sorry.
When you rip a
It's
character out of
jarring,
me,
yes.
it's painful. I need
Okay.
time to adjust on my terms. You took that away from me.
This, everyone,
I feel like you pulled my arm
pink
off.
lemonade, 7-Up, 0 sugar.
That's it. We got there in the end.
Now, we got, because we tried a Sprite
21 minutes,
variant. We tried a Sprite variant before,
Yeah.
which was the winter spiced. I didn't mind that
No, it was all
badly.
right. That was.
But Sprite, 7-Up has...
Sprite's too sickly sweet, like Pepsi is.
yeah,
It's
and
the
flat.
same. Yeah.
And not flat in terms of not fizzy, but flat flavour-wise.
Yeah. Glubby.
A glubby flavour,
Glubby
yeah.
flavour, can't
Whereas
explain it.
7-Up has that sort of tang, zest.
Yeah.
Bit of zest to it. I agree.
Yeah.
I think it's good to establish these things.
Got windy pops.
It's almost the end of the video.
Hurry up then,
Paul.
because you've been talking about.
This has been
opening
my
it.
favourite video all day, everyone.
We've done 2 videos. That's because he got beat his ass in the last video.
It wasn't very good.
You got your ass beat. Oh, I've got to stop burping. It's not very
What is
professional.
pink lemonade? It's raspberry lemonade,
It's a
isn't
song
it?
by Bruce Springsteen.
Is it?
She bought me my pink lemonade, grooving down the street,
Not
riding
Bruce
in the
Spring-
back, sausages and meat. Got a little waffle, ooh, it's out of sight. Spending all your money on a Saturday night.
That's not Bruce Springsteen.
Mama, don't you tell me what you're doing in the back of my pink lemonade.
Lemonade.
It is Bruce Springsteen, actually.
But he
Actually.
didn't record the hit of it.
Who wrote Pink Cadillac? Okay, hang on. Okay, Google, who wrote Pink Cadillac? I'm just waiting now.
Pink Cadillac was composed by Bruce Springsteen.
Composed by Bruce Springsteen. Are
didn't
you
know
happy with that?
Yeah, but who? Naomi.
I don't know who sang the 80s version. It smells like sherbet.
Pink. What is pink? Ask Google what pink lemonade. What makes lemonade pink? when it's
Okay,
pink.
Google, what defines pink lemonade? How about that? It's very quiet, though. Oh, he said now it's very quiet.
On the website, all
I'll read it out. The pink comes from added fruit juices, and
Okay.
common dyes, additions such as cranberry, grape juice, grenadine, fruit syrups, crushed fruit, or plain red or pink food colourings.
Okay, fucking, that's a bit honest,
it's a bit
isn't
on
it?
It's a bit too honest.
But to me, that does have that pink lemonade's flavour.
Yeah.
On the nose.
yes,
I like it.
I like it.
A little fruity. It's like lemonade, but a little bit more fruity.
I just wonder once
could be
again
all right.
if the flavour's going to be ruined by its desire to have no sugar in.
Well,
I like the colour.
good colour. I like the odour a lot.
Bit,
I think probably my best nose today so far.
I like the grape. The grape has a hit to it, man. Ooh, it's got a hit.
Oh, I'm liking
is
that's
all right.
very lemony. Very lemony. It's got a cloudy lemonade sort of.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, that's
No,
toilet.
I like that.
That's toilet. I don't.
That's not toilet.
That's like detergent.
That's quite nice. I feel that the aspartame is masked there.
No.
By the zest.
You are absolutely wrong, and I want to punch you
You-
because you're wrong. That's horrible. That tastes
No.
like fucking detergent.
He's wrong, everyone.
I'm not wrong.
We're going to
This
agree to
tastes like-
disagree on this one.
No, we're going to do what always happens, which is I'm the boss, and I say it's horrible muck.
We'll agree to disagree on this one. So, for our mystery pink lemonade, 7-Up Zero Sugar, out of 5, Paul?
1.5.
Really don't like it?
Really don't like it.
I'm going to go
There's
for
nothing there.
3.5. It's definitely as good as some other ones we had.
I think I might like it if it didn't have that zero sugar thing in. It might be nicer. But honestly,
I've got used to I think I've got used to aspartame or zero sugar in certain things, and to me, the citrus, the high citrus tang is cutting through and masking to a certain extent.
all right.
and I
But
like
my
that
favourite one is actually, you
grape?
know what? No, maybe the Muscat.
Muscat
grape.
was your favourite today.
It was so refreshing and lovely. I was like, bang, bosh, nailed it.
I think I preferred that as well today, but I would put the 7-Up in second. I would.
You're fucking mental.
Well, it's my choice.
Ooh, I've just been sucking his gobbles, and now I'm gonna give you my own taste test. Milky with a bit of a sheen to it, a little bit of a meaty, beefy texture as well.
A beefy texture to my cum. You've
Yeah.
really gone too far, mate. You really have.
Nom. Anyway, I'm curious to know what the rest of it tastes like, so I'm off down here anyway, and we'll see you next time on the show.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Can't believe that's what I thought was appropriate.
It wasn't appropriate.